I dig this theme. Let's just jump on over here now. There ain't nothing wrong with it. What's up, y'all? How goes it? We here on the tubes of the U. And I feel like this is immediately going to be more beneficial. So that I should adjust that camera a little bit. Sorry for all the noises. Slightly new setup in person as well. So, there's that. But yes. Cottage pie. Nice, nice. This is very nice. But yes, because of YouTube, I have a new situation. YouTube, I've learned, does not have a functioning pop-out chat feature. So I can't pop out the chat and put it right here next to the show like I normally do. So, got the chat up here on my phone instead. So if you catch me looking over here. I also have it here on my other monitor, but it's a lot farther. I'm using cream cheese in the mash, although I can see it a little better than I thought I would. Ultimately. But yes, y'all, this is YouTube, so drop them likes, yo. That is a thing we're gonna have to keep up with now. Oh boy, transitions are weird, aren't they? Change in general is just weird. Ooh, they're talking about our boy Mark. He's gonna be showing up and probably showing out. Using cream cheese in the mash. Nice, nice. Chat feature is a bit bad for the stream's live broadcaster. Yeah, I think that's definitely something that's just like a stink needs to be risen up about. Alright, and now we're back over to this show. Alright, so now to find out how okay YouTube will be with the audio playing in the background. Being unable to read it, I mean. Yeah. It can be like that sometimes. Oof. Ooh, I just realized how loud I was sounding. Oh my goodness. You're gonna see how I sound right now. Okay. I need to keep some distance from it, but yay. And here we go, the show's starting up. I love how they have FTR in the intro, despite the fact that they're going to be possibly never on the show. Oh, we're cutting in mid-entrance. So interesting, the tag titles are being defended in a singles match? No, they're not being defended in a singles match by any chance. Hello, Bryan. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. A Canadian zebra. Hey, yes, what's up? Because, like, if you're live, then having that interaction is a key point. Exactly. Hey, Reese, what's up, fam? Nice to see you. But yes, this isn't going to be a match for the tag titles. Jay Lethal is just having a match with Mark to honor Jay. JS starting off though. This is not the match I expected us to start off with. Those pants are really baggy. You know what? Jericho probably thought that was great. Let me know how I'm sounding, by the way, y'all. My mic is being a little finicky. Well, this is actually a move I've been considering for a really long time for the AEW streams, but also it was just one thing after another was making it seem more and more apparent that this is probably a good idea. And then it was Twitch just kind of like got in bed with some charities that really represent some bad things, and like that was just the straw that broke the camel's back for me. That honestly isn't even like the most relevant part of it, but it was just kind of like yeah, maybe it's time kind of thing, especially with how WatchaMania's got a lot of things getting moved around right now with Jesse getting back into wrestling, so I'm kind of like hosting everything full time on my own now. So it was just kind of like, while we're adjusting, let's make this move happen that I've been considering over a year. Like automatic playback, for example. Now you can sync me up with the show much easier, you know? Especially if you are in gorilla position right now watching. Good, Edge. I was wondering your reasons. Yeah, no, this, I guess, is something I've been considering since, like, late 2021. Me and Jesse were talking about when we were really starting to settle in and get serious with WatchaMania, but we ultimately decided to stay on Twitch. But with the retros getting moved from his channel to my channel, it wasn't so much about, like, alright, we're both of our channels need to grow from this now. It was just like well, one central hub is going to be the case, so then we'll make that be so. I still be using my Twitch for the retro watchalongs because copyright and stuff like that, but yeah. Unusual, but it cool. It's kind of like an enemy of my enemy situation for these lads. I'll try and do that for the chat. See if that works. I think it's a good idea. Just whatever. Gorilla has been a godsend for me. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, Hex! That's your thing. Oh, my gosh. Duh. It just clicked for me. But, yes. You're part of the reason... Excuse me. But, yeah. You're part of the reason why I made it, Hex. You and the other members of the community who really wanted to keep up with the show, but for one reason or another couldn't. You know, it's like, well... We want to be involved. Oh, come on, Sammy. Quit acting like because you did the pose too, you did something. Some weird pants they're wearing. I think that Jericho stole the pants idea from Saraya. If anybody's watched his talk with Jericho with Saraya, he complimented the pants she was wearing in her first brawl and like how they were like baggy at the top but tight around the bottom, and she was like, yeah, it's this, that thing. And now you see him out here wearing it. Like, wouldn't be the first time Jericho took something from someone, right? I mean, hell, the Rockin' Rebel can tell you that. The original Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. Over the top. Nice. Nice. I will say the reason I chose to watch this was to see the marks. Hell yeah, for sure, dude. So how, you know, that's just me curious. So do you not watch AEW on the regular, or is it you just not watch it live normally? Nice. That was a triangle drop kick on Sammy. Right in front of Jericho. It's crazy, right? Classic Sammy spot. I think it's interesting how Jericho is going to always be tied to Andretti's legacy now. Also, saw somebody in the crowd with the pride flag. Fucking hell yeah. Represent. Hey, Marcus, what's up? Why you stop Twitch? Because, not gonna lie, Twitch was easier for me. I'm sorry to hear that, fam. But Twitch, I feel like, is between the automatic playback and it giving me a lot of reasons to not want to use it as a platform as often. This was just the right move. As well as the fact that it's now not so much about me and Jesse cross-promoting our channels with one another, as it is just keeping eyes on WatchaMania as much as possible. Unfortunately, the retros have to stay on Twitch because YouTube won't let it happen. Nice, Cazador. I love it. Daniel Garcia's sitting up like, yeah, you did it, fam. But, like, YouTube has automatic playback, so you can sync with the show easier. That's the #1 point for me. Like, I think that that's the biggest deal. Because trying to sync with a watch-along on Twitch has always been hell for me, personally. Especially if you end up ahead of the person you're watching. Well, actually, no, if they end up ahead of you, because then the show's kind of getting spoiled for you in a way. Remember when people liked Sammy, right? I remember when I liked Sammy. And then he kept trying to find reasons to make me not like him. And it worked! Well, okay then! The way he landed so deep and then popped up? And he's looking at Jericho. He wasn't even looking at Sammy. That's great. It's an end-off thing for me since I have for regular time. It fluctuates between... Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. And obviously, you're not always going to be staying up till like 1 a.m. to catch the show here with us, but you, of course, are welcome to any time. Hydrate, y'all. Going at it. Right, that was so the Osprey spot. No, let me try something. Uh-oh. What just happened? Okay, never mind. My bad. Some gorilla position viewers. Oh, he out here strutting the rope. Love that. The Rana thing. Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I was saying. Like, that was the Osprey spot. Oh, okay! Jumped off, caught him with the cutter. That was so clean. Yeah, no, that's essentially what that was. Is like Jericho just kind of let it be, so Sammy could come in and cut him off. Love that, right? That was such a nice spot. I think Sammy's best cutters are when he's taking other people out of the air or off the top of something with them. Wow, really could have just done a double team move and didn't. Golly, got scrappy there for a sec. He tried doing Jericho's pin, and that was not very fun of it. But yeah, and Ricky was not very fond of it. It just kind of slapped at him. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Oh, yeah. I missed it when Jericho used to put his arm over Sammy's chest. It like they linked in more. Probably a little too intimate for the liking. I don't know. But yes, y'all, please do let me know if I'm peeking on my mic in any way. I was having trouble getting the levels right earlier, and that's why it's so far away from me right now. And I keep leaning towards it, so I don't want to be, like, blowing it out. Nice. Could not hold Stark's leg. Damn! Laid that elbow in. It's a low lariat. That was almost to his abdomen. Not lariat. Clothesline. Backbreaker, STO. Neckbreaker combo. Looked like Jericho tried to make it into his own neckbreaker. Sound good to me, although I have only one and a half one right now for IRL. Understandable. Understandable. No worries. Okay. Man, they're being cut. They are pretty cutsy tonight, but to be fair, that's something that people have been saying Dynamite's been a little bit more like lately. Because they have a new director of production who is effectively touted to be the successor to Kevin Dunn in WWF before he was released. So, there's that. I personally haven't noticed it, but I do know there's quite a few people who feel like it's a bit much. That was a nice little, like, Bam Bam saw he hit there. Oi! Them boys threw themselves into each other. Rather. I just realized Sammy's wrestling in the leather. I don't know why it took me so long to click with that, but I appreciate that little detail because he was so keen on putting Garcia in the position of wrestling in leather, and I'm like, you don't even do that shit. And here he is doing that shit. Ducked him. Ducked again. Oh, he got with that spear. Some extra stank on it, too. I saw Sammy coming. Ooh. That whole side of the crowd got some Ricky crack. Wait for the go breaker. Not happening. All the way up. Sit out powerbomb. Golly. That was so good. I mean, the cutsy, the cutesy poses and stuff from Sammy. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Gotcha. Too many cuts for dramatic purpose, but not enough focusing on an image long enough for it to leave an impact for me and strippers. I get that. Yeah. But you see, like, I'm watching, and I'm trying to find. Well, I wasn't a moment ago, but from this moment on, I'm trying to find some unnecessary cuts. That felt a little unnecessary right there. Where they cut to him reeling on the ground, just cut back to the hard cam. That gives the impression of, like, it feels like it's been too long since a cut. Let's just do a cut. Roy? TNA kick. Nice, nice. Trippers. I didn't even see that. That's great. Yeah, same. But I have noticed several people complaining about it. Nice Poison Rana. Up into that Argentina. Reverse TKO. Not gonna lie, I'd buy that as a finish for him. But he's got that. I keep forgetting. He's got that running shooting star, which is interesting. Rochambeau on the outside. I was scared there for a second, but Jericho took it pretty safe. Good on him. What you got in mind there, boy? Oh, what? Damn! Oh! Well. Damn. JAS doing JAS shit. And the Sex Gods walk out with a win. I believe that's Andretti's first loss on Dynamite. On television, we'll say. I don't want to say main roster. They don't have a main roster. I mean, people will try to say, they'll try to call the AEW the main roster and refer to Ring of Honor's development, but that would be too much disrespect. Yeah. It was, and the crowd really enhanced it by how quickly their reaction shifted as it all happened. I dug it. Ooh, Bryan versus Bryan, yes. Injury? Freudian slip, perhaps? No! I was so looking forward to that triple threat. I'm scared for Matt. Yes. Yo. Oh, it'll still be a great match for sure. It's just, I wanted that three-way. That old clip. Man up, man. This clip gets me every time. The clip of him doing the cheerleading bit with his daughter, that's the one that always gets me. Video package, but also going forward, who's a good fit to defend with Mark? That's the thing, right? Like, do you have him drop the titles? Here's an idea I've seen floated around. Honestly, I loved it to death. You host a Jay Briscoe Cup, a tag team tournament leading up to Super Card of Honor, and the finals will crown the new tag team champions, and Mark award the titles to the winners. Yes, sir. Flipped on over to YouTube, especially for the watch-alongs. It was just so much easier. How you doing, by the way, bud? Nice to see you, fam.
It will be a very special main event for us here tonight.
Thank you, Jay Chance. Oh, so good. Here's the thing. All that stuff here's the thing. That tweet that people hung up on, he atoned for many times over in the eyes of people in the industry that were directly a target of that tweet. He not only apologized, but sought out to educate himself on it. Here comes Buddy. They thought about that idea. They something Chris Crandito and TNA. I think it would be a fitting transit. That would be so good. So it's not even a matter of separating the person from the character. It's a matter of separating someone's past beliefs from who they grew into. I can't tell if this is a new theme for House of Black or if this is Buddy's specific theme. Because we know when Malachi has a theme, Brody has a theme, House of Black as a whole has a theme, and Julia has a theme. So that means Buddy should have his own theme as well, right? Only makes sense to me. But yeah, I think it would be a most fitting tribute because, like, Mark can continue as a singles competitor, but I don't see Mark ever just picking up another tag partner. That just doesn't feel right. Right, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, you don't even have to making an educated comment almost a year ago. The thing is, I think a lot of us have, you know? I know for a fact that I had a very misunderstood perspective just about 5-6 years ago in regards to the LGBT community, and now I realize that I'm a part of it. You know, it's so much growing one does in life. That you should never. There are very few things that you should always be held accountable for, even past growth. You know, they're acting like Jay murdered a man. You know, they're acting like he is caught up in a scandal or something. No. But the thing, people grow over time. You can be a different person a year or two from now because there's plenty of reasons that occur. Exactly. Precisely. And now you have people like Effie standing by him. That should be clear enough.
Rated R, coming soon on Prime Video. Invention is an act of determination. Go where you couldn't before. Achieve goals once without.
Still not fully understanding the part I come.
Didn't just redesign the pilot trail sport. They built the most off-road capable Honda SUV.
Exactly. It's a great way to...
Part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles.
And I think there was a lot going for. I think TK was really going out of his way to try and bring that to the attention of Warner Brothers. Oh. That was weird. But yes, y'all, while we're on commercial, I ask anybody who's not in chat who hasn't already done so, please do drop a like on this video. This is the first live stream on the channel. I want to set a precedent for YouTube and the algorithms, all that jazz. So please do drop a like if you could. Would very much appreciate it. I don't sleep cause my head's on fire. I hear creeps and I hear liars. A brave kept secret that I have written. Oh, I realize these. Oh, it's a full red theme and outline. Okay, starting to see how they do it for certain championships. That chick had the whole face paint gimmick and everything. I dug that. I watched that live, by the way, with Cam. Again, shout out to Cam. They streamed it live for us on the Discord that evening. We learned, we got, and hopefully bloom into a better person than what you were in the past. Always. Something that, a phrase that I've really come to live by lately is strive to be better than the you were yesterday. Oh, okay. Look at him with the mind games. I fucks with that. Buddy Matthews has half his face painted skeleton style. But yes, don't strive to be better than any other person. Strive to be better than yesterday's you. Gucci looks good. It really does. It's honestly incredible. But, this match should be fucking fire. Buddy Matthews in singles competition. Can only love it. How many people here were a fan of his 205 live run? Because, oh man, I personally thought that was just fantastic. From the cutting weight element all the way up to being champion to the angle with Toni Nese. Ooh. Just letting you know, adding 3 different hashtags at the end of your YouTube video description. Oh shit, good looking out. I did forget about that at the end of your YouTube video description. Okay. Bet. I'm gonna do that shit right now. Oh, I can't do that right now, this very moment. Alright, I'll fix that in a bit. I'll do that during the next full commercial. But yes, good looking out, LD. I forgot about that thing, honestly. That would really help, especially with AEW. Oh, wheelbarrow? Oh, okay, I thought he was about to wheelbarrow him off right off the apron there. Brave kept secret that oh shit, I never sent out the tweet. I feel so dumb. Almost a half hour in. Can't say that I'll be doing more wrestling stuff on my Twitch. Nice. Decent, my guy. This chat doesn't want to be there, okay. But it was great, it really was. I don't think so. I think he's just he's selling, because that's pretty much what this TNT title run is. He won the title, he's like, alright, now title match. Okay, cool, now title match. Okay, cool, now title match. Okay, cool, now match in Japan. Alright, now cool, title match. Like, he's running himself ragged. Giving himself no time to breathe, and in each one of these matches he's getting fucked up. I feel like the story is being told. He's going to get in there with somebody who's going to be too much for him to handle in his roughed up state, and he gets wrecked. Let's start using them. Best that you can be. Hell yeah. I love that.
Darby, he is holding on tightly to that upper leg, that right upper leg. And he's got that wheel is screwed up, and he's given up size. His title's on the line. This could be a rough night in Lexington for the team.
Oh! I got scared for a second. I thought my computer crashed or something. Tapped knee is making me wonder. Totally get that. Could be something indicated that we don't see. Okay. Okay. I dig this. We went into full world is real mode. Y'all, what if Buddy does it?
New Jokers return this February with their best episodes yet.
Grow and boil lobster tank. Don't we all want to die in our own homes? Wouldn't you rather die in your own home?
More challenges and more punishments.
Cool, good for them. Ruby Soho versus Toni Storm. That honestly will be a good match. I was just really looking forward to the three-way match because there's very rarely ever a reason in AEW to do a multi-person match outside of like a ladder match or something. Malachi, Brody, Sting, and AR. That was not AR, fucks. No, that was Ortiz. Of Santana and Ortiz. Ran down and just bopped him. Do something.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm testing something. Cannonball always scares me a bit. Yeah, it is a little, it's like, it's risky. That's the thing. Oh, what you must... No, you're fine. Don't worry about that. But speaking of AR, we could see him in Trios competition soon enough. The winner of that Trios Battle Royal was Top Flight and AR Fox, and Top Flight just got a win over the Young Bucks in a tag team action. See them floating into the Trios division. A Trios division that I imagine House of Black is about to start... about to be a little bit more active in. Oh yes, I can do the thing now.
Thanks. It'll make you feel like a new man. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Sorry.
Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free.
Alright. Just adjusted that. Hopefully that helps. Really? Yeah, Red Lobster is like it's almost like the default stereotype good restaurant, like quality restaurant kind of thing. Red Lobster, I think Purple Lobster. It's almost like you put lobster in the name of the place, and it's makes it that much more special. I'd argue that he should be more comfortable in this situation than he was on, I guess, Sunday, because that was him technically wrestling in the middle of the night for himself. Nice roll through. That shoulder was up, though. Quick to his feet is Darby. Crucifix bomb. That's how he defended his title against Brian Cage in the first reign. That move right there, a lot of people don't realize, that move right there was the foundation of the Darby Allin versus Team Taz feud that went on for 9 months.
He's a master at it. To your point, Excalibur, he literally is a master at it, hence Darby's success.
Lobster Mania running wild. Clack, 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 clack. The way Bryce Remsburg just shouted 6 to the heavens. You'd swear he was really a fan of Xbox WCW run. Trying to not pop at strikes. Oi! No? Yeah, he is. Yo! I loved that! The shout out to Seth! The Buckle Bomb Stomp combo. There is no way that wasn't an ode to Seth Rollins. Me heart. Seth Rollins, he is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. Oh, we're going for it? Murphy's Law? Matthew's Law, I guess? Nice with the code red. After a short while, the face paint rubs off. It just looks like they have been unfortunate. They don't have bird poop on. Yeah, right? After 10 minutes, it just looks like they picked the wrong parking spot at the wrong time. Yeah, right? Specifically, what I love about it is, like, him doing an ode to somebody else he worked with in another company who's still working at that company right now. Like, that shit's cool to me. Oh. The core strength. Okay, he's... Oh, he had to turn into a falling scorpion death drop. Holy shit. No worries. Today, I'm also kind of scrambled up right now. My bad if I seem like a little too out of it. Yeesh. Nice, nice. Oh shit, he got it! It looked like his shoulder popped up there for a second, but he got it. That was a very creative way of winning the match, I gotta say. I dig it. Coffin drop on a draped through the ropes, buddy. His knee, he's definitely clutching out that knee something fierce. Oh, we got Toni making his way into the ring right now. He like spiked off the mat as well. Specifically the mounted cover with the wrist trap. Nah, Conor McGregor this shit. Get down on the ground with him. I would love it if Toni just like sat down and just propped up. So he's like, so what's up, man? Oof. Rope, drape, coffin drop gets the 3. It was a cool finish, right? I think so. Speaking of, bet.
I'd love to see a rubber match between Samoa Joe and Darby Allin with the TNT Championship on the line. But just a few weeks ago, Adam Cole made his very emotional return to All Elite.
Yes.
You know, the past 6 months, my entire recovery process is very much one step forward.
Bandana Adam Cole. Look at him fucking swagger jacking Jesse over here.
Being here, seeing the crew, hearing the roar of the fans, just being in this ring for the first time in a very, very long
Looked like it.
It's showing me that all this hard work, all this determination, it is
Possibly?
not exactly where
But
I thought it would be yet, but every single day I'm working towards getting back and becoming a brand new Adam Cole. Tonight I'm going to be able to rest easy knowing I got the chance to step into this AEW ring. Tonight I'm going to sleep easy knowing that there's a roster full of some of the best pro wrestlers on the planet that I'm going to have the chance to tangle with. I don't know exactly when that day is yet, but I promise you that day is coming soon.
Cannot wait to see Adam Cole.
Every time I'm about to be like, Jeff's back! And I keep forgetting that Matt still uses the theme.
Hold on a second, cut the music! They played the wrong damn song, are you kidding me? No, you don't have to boo us. Me and Matt are getting along great. I even gave him back the twist of fate, but we all agreed as a team. Ethan Page
Good for him.
on the show. Ain't that right, Isaiah? Ain't that right, Isaiah? Hell no.
I love that. Darby getting. My bad about the vroom vrooms. Sir, you're correct, sir.
Friday night at Rampage.
Yeah. Yo. This is going to be the part where he doesn't get to have his... Oh, look at that tattoo he's got in his sternum. Okay, look at him getting a few more tats. Shit, you ain't hot like Prince. Got a little shine, but not like this. Sound crumples into jet black F5 humbles. That's still a better song. Two great carries, Max. Yeah. Yeah, Ethan Page and Matt Hardy. Okay, so I'm seeing how familiar you are with the AEW product now, Craig. Because there's these Matt Hardy's contracts. Matt Hardy and Private Party's contracts were bought out by the bought out from LFI from the firm. So they now work for Stokely and them. And on Elevation and Dark, they've been doing this storyline where they've just been like doing their bidding, having matches with us. You're here to get our ranks up. And like at first, Matt was stepping all over his toes, and slowly he's been teasing broken Matt throughout this time period. Like he's getting more and more broken. He's cracking, rather. In the process, of course, unfortunately, Mark Quinn got injured. Well, we still have Isaiah out here. He's so not on board with this, whereas Matt's been playing along for the sake of making their lives easier. And this is them picking up off of the firm's the issues that JungleHook had with the firm before. Ooh, he is drop. Oh. Hook sells so good. You are not about to fucking do this. Okay, good. Man, Jungle Boy is always saving Hook's ass. Yeah, same. I hope he heals up soon, because it was real unfortunate timing. The tag division could really use him. Man, Jungle Boy wasn't even trying to attack him. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, that's right. Family therapy tonight. Cage versus Danielson. Never before had I not known I needed something until I had received it. Jesse Chapman, baby. I just saw that. NBA match ever? Why not have... Postseason Malone joke. God damn it. That's great. AEW Plus. That's really something I should get to. Finances are really hard on me right now.
It's not a competition. Listen to your TV dad. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save nearly $700 on average.
I need to try it first.
Just working over Jungle Boy at the moment. You see, that's the thing, right? I'm like, I should get AEW Plus, and then I'm watching what's happening in the picture-in-picture. I'm like, ah, man, but is that really something I need to go out of my way to be watching in full? Okay, wow. Giant wolves. I don't know why that popped me. That was funny though. Cool kids will call me cringe. Fret not, fam, for we are mostly dad jokes and cringe around here. Most of us aren't even fathers. But I know Axel will appreciate it. Being actual papa.
Kellogg's Rice Krispie Treats. Connect on a sweeter level.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry desperately needs to make a tag to Hook, but all ego Ethan Page and Matt Hardy just in the driver's seat for this one, Taz.
Yeah, definitely Matt Hardy and Ethan
We're attacking back, dude.
Yeah, no matter who Matt Hardy's opponent is, he is a threat as. Oh, wait, Jack.
Interesting. Like a side back roll. I love how Ethan was like, "Why aren't you're not here to tag? What the hell? You're not here to tag." There it is. Third time's the charm. Back into Jungle Boy. No, I want more hook action, please, and thank you. Really? You gave him back the twist of fate. He's about to go for it, and then you pull this bullshit. All right, fine. Let's tag then. Go ahead and lose the match for us. Get that cave hop good looks mixed with that amazing grappling ability. Seriously, has star factor about him. Oh yeah, he'd be huge in Japan. I like how he's reaching out to tag. There it is.
I think you're right, Shabana. That's exactly what happened. Man, Hook and Jungle Boy Jack Perry work so well together as a team, Tony. They are so fluid as a team. You can see that in a short period of time, they have a lot of.
Why are you looking at Isaiah like he was supposed to have done something about this? Hook's not about getting on the ropes, I guess. It's the first time I just realized this is like the first time Hook's really celebrated a match. Maybe not the first time, but it's one of the first times. One of the only times he's celebrated a match. It's win, walk out. Like that's always been Hook's thing.
The AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Acclaimed, and Colton and Austin Gunn. They needed a little family therapy to get things straight.
Here with me now is AEW Tag Team Champions, the Acclaimed, the Guns, and Billy called for this family therapy session. Who would like to begin?
I guess that would be me, being as I called this, but let's address the issue of when did you two become so entitled and just spoiled brats?
I'm sorry if I forget where you had anything to do with how we were raised. Our entire childhood, we were on the road 320 days out of the year.
That dream of the tag team titles that you experienced with them was supposed to be with us, and you ditched us. We always come second. When are we going to be first?
It was a definite edit.
You two are the biggest pieces of shit I've ever met in my entire life. And I mean that. You guys
The sincerity.
all the time in the world to make up that time that you missed with your father. And the second he showed us a little bit of attention, you couldn't control your jealousy. And you put your hands on him. That's where we stepped in. That's why he adopted the Acclaimed.
Yeah, honestly, I got no sympathy for you guys. You think you can be the Acclaimed, you want to be the champions, but you can't do what we do. You three together, you would have been fine, but you wouldn't have been what this is now. You wouldn't have the top two.
Yeah, that's funny coming exactly from you. Who helped you when your partner was in a wheelchair?
We were the ones that helped. And in your raps, you called us assholes. We were supposed to be friends. And then when you were in the wheelchair and you finally got out, you hit my brother in the head with a crutch, and we're the bad guys. We don't. What? It's our fault?
Don't reshape history, guys.
Yeah, that's really do. You guys just took the easy way out. What happened to you two? Our faults as sons are your failures as a father.
Well then.
This is too much, and I just basically just can't handle this. So what is it that you want? What will make you happy? Those. You want them.
Why did she say those? Like she's never seen the titles before, despite literally introducing them.
One-on-one plus our very special main event, Mark Briscoe and Jay Lethal. But coming up next, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, continues his
Yes. Perfect. Also perfect time for me to run off into the bathroom, so I shall do just that, y'all. I'll be back in but a minute or two. Catch you on the flip side.
I like donuts.
Time for a Dunkin' run. Add a $1 donut to any medium or larger coffee.
Poshmark is the perfect side hustle. It got me through school, a new job, and getting into my first apartment. There's so much I can sell. Bags, accessories, home decor, and it's so easy to sell on Poshmark. You can do it in a minute. I love it.
Hi, I'm Katie. I've lost 110 pounds on Golo in just over a year. I was a diet soda addict, and I needed to have a diet soda every morning as my eye-opener. With the release, the cravings are gone. Golo worked for me when I thought nothing would work for me. The first few weeks were really astonishing, how quickly and how easily it came off, how much better I felt, what a change it made so fast. I feel like anything is possible after accomplishing what I've done with Golo.
Look like there's a flag.
Mike, I can't keep up with you. You're racing around like you're 10 years younger. How do you stay in such great shape?
Eugenics Total T, Ed, helps me stay leaner, stronger, and gives me back to the energy and stamina I had when I was younger.
How'd you hear about Energetics?
You kidding? You haven't seen Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie talk about it? Men over 40, get Eugenics Total T and get back on your game.
Tell him to send a text! Send a text!
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text ICE to 42424. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically validated to help increase free testosterone levels so you can trim up and stay lean.
Hey, Ralph! Aren't you forgetting something?
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text ICE to 42424. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free.
40% off engagement, wedding, and anniversary rings. Only at Kay.
I'm here to change your life.
Let me show you.
We are not finished yet.
Are you coming or not?
Welcome back to Dynamite, everyone. Here again with Hangman Adam Page. Last week you and I spoke and I asked you a very vague response. I was wondering if you could be a little bit more specific about what you're looking to accomplish next.
You know, sometimes you ask questions that we really don't want to answer. And I don't want to get too far into my personal life, but I will talk about wrestling. And the more that I try to look forward, I can't help but see back to Ohio, where this kind of started with me and John. And I know that right now, me and John, we're 1-1. And I know that next week we're in Dayton, right? So what's next for me? The next thing that I'd like to try to do would be the impossible. And that's to knock out Jon Moxley in Ohio.
Hangman, you got one thing right. It is going to be impossible for you to knock out Jon Moxley in Dayton, Ohio.
Were you just sitting over on the other side of the camera? Like, what was that? Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. And that, I'm back. I forgot my phone existed. No worries.
Why do you think what happened to John isn't that?
Hangman versus Yuta for Friday.
Well, it is official. Jon Moxley, Hangman next Wednesday night on Dynamite, but first he'll have to face Wheeler Yuta this Friday.
Hell yeah. For a sec, I have to step. Okay. Sorry. Had to make sure there was a crack in the door for Spaz to get in and out of, should she so choose. Because she will otherwise throw a fit for not having that option. I should not be bringing that closer to me. I don't need it for it to be closer to me. But yes, thank you for the welcome back. And yes, welcome back to Flora. Oh, supposed to be I did. The therapist with the glasses. How is acting was. Yeah, she was being a little much. She was definitely not the best actor. That being said, yeah, Gun Club and Acclaim is probably going to be happening. Yes, Danielson versus Cage now. I don't know, one time I don't wear my Danielson shirt, right? Well, he's on almost every week. One-third of the king. That's right, all that money. Gotta rip that arm up. I just realized, no MJF on this show. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get my thing to just be more comfortable, my bad. What? I mean, that seems very arbitrary. Bring back the rankings, please. I don't care what people hated them. Bring back the rankings, but also be consistent with them. Test of mercy. Well, test of strength. The embassy seems to last forever. Truly, it does. Yeah, Prince now has got some great facial expressions. Come to quickly learn. I love that Brian Cage has joined the House of Black with that gear. Ooh, that inner thigh. You know, Danielson knows what he's doing there. Got to break that base down, you know? Ooh.
Great crowd at Rupp Arena here in Lexington, Kentucky. Home of the Cats. I'm telling you, from the opening bell to the seats.
Nice.
Backing off Danielson, just a shove, making it look easy. That power, able to clear Danielson across the ring.
I just want to say, you know, Danielson, he's awesome at his, obviously his
Nice to the crucifix. Oh, he's staying on him. Yes, bring them elbows in. We got to get those in early. Oh shit, right into the F5? Nope. I was gonna say, he's been there. This match's pace is picked up. And by picked up, it kind of started at this pace. I know, they felt each other out, but it picked up quick. Creates the distance. Let's go! Yes! Why are we going? It's like, my guy, we don't need to be doing this.
Excellent job by the 23-year veteran, Bryan Danielson, right there. That big cross body.
Danielson looking to keep the win streak alive here tonight on Brian Cage to get one step closer to Revolution.
He hasn't really targeted that arm. Where's that arm targeting? Imagine if rankings were based off an NFL-style win percentage and a certain amount of matches were required to get a ranking. That's the thing, right? Like, my thought process with the ranking system is like, it very clearly was something that was very arbitrary in its presentation. They didn't have a set ground rules for what determined who was what ranking. They just said, all right, this week we want them to be these rankings, and so on. Like, based on this. And, like, to a certain extent, they had a system to it. But I don't feel like it was as consistent as it could have been. That was concerning. Oh, and then he went right for that shoulder.
He is clutching that shoulder. Dude, he landed hard on that. I separated my shoulder on a throw like that, landing on my shoulder, so and look how it landed.
Immediately working it. Oh, that sucked. Woohoo, baby. It sucked. And honestly, the more you say that, Craig, the way that sounds is that might be what this is, because they keep implying like no more contenders determined, like, you know, by your win-loss record and your win streak. Which is simple enough to go off of without really needing to detail more, but eventually I feel like you need to be like, okay, this is how this works and why it works this way. Stay on top of him, Cage. Guys, showmancing to the crowd. Showboating, rather.
Okay, so everyone else is facing this way?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you both own auto winners.
Okay, that was terrible. Okay, let's hang back here and try that again.
There's something going around the Gordon home.
He's doing his feeling, getting his feeling back in his hands thing.
Then Gertrude found something for it. Delso. And now what's going around is 12-hour cough relief. And the giggles. And the Great Dane pump. And Grandma's gluten-free gooseberry pie. Which is actually pretty great.
Flex on him. Except you're in there with Bryan Danielson, you shouldn't be trying to flex on him.
Piled high with honey ham and smoked turkey and melted Monterey Jack. It's hearty enough to satisfy any appetite. Come see why it's been our most craved sub since day one. The hook and ladder, only at Firehouse Subs.
Sickness can spread fast, but with Lysol, you can go
Yeesh.
for the things you touch.
Earning that money.
Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. And when it comes to your laundry, adding Lysol laundry sanitizer kills 99.9% of illness-causing bacteria detergents leave behind. Lysol, what it takes to protect.
Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, lovingly layered and wrapped in gold.
I want all the muscles. Not so drum dream match. Brian Cage versus Bobby Lashley.
Next day on
Or did that end up happening in Impact? I can't tell if they just missed each other or not. Yeesh. Right? I think that would be an epic matchup. Oh, caught his ass. Shoulder breaker. Woof. Mascara Dorada. Yeah, it's time to go to sleep. With ease. Oh my goodness. Another I just realized this is another wear and tear story going on. But it's very different from Darby's. That's why they call him the Machine. They might as well call him the Generator. Because he literally is just a random generator of big guy finishers. Look at that. He's in a jackknife. And off the top rope, that'd just be disgusting. Good to see Prince Nana getting TV time too, right? Yeah, it's so nice to see. This is like more, like Prince Nana specifically, but in general, seeing other Ring of Honor talent getting on TV without it being so much about Ring of Honor getting AEW's TV time. Nice drop kick. Beautiful. I agree. So much, Greg. The more managers, the better. Got it too. Homicide versus Bryan Danielson. That would be epic. Holy shit, if that ends up being the next match, that'd be gnarly. 2 stomps? I think they're coming low on time. Like, that's the only way that makes sense to me. Hey! In honor of newest member of D-Generation X, Kurt Angle. Looking that ankle out. All those turning to... Dude! And a German on Cage. Cage's like, oh yeah, you want to throw me around, boy? And popped right up with a super kick. Rolling elbow for it. Yeah. Yes, exactly correct. Like, that's the thing, is it can add so much... Oh, that was bad. That was scary. I hope he's okay. I think he's alright, though. Stole it! Oh, my goodness. Wow. Had to get desperate for that one. Nana's telling him, nah, more. We need to do more damage, and there it is. We still gotta earn our... He said, I don't care if you win, I don't care if you lose. Injured. Weapon X. Oh, there's the champ. Oh, he's gonna get physical. He's got it. He doesn't have his button up. He's got his tank top under there. He said, stop ringing that goddamn bell. What are you do? What is this? What are you doing? Oh, here we go. Got him, right? That was a nice high stack pin. Yeesh. Calm down, Excalibur. Damn. Tell him to get in. Oh my gosh, this is just getting gruesome. I shouldn't say gruesome. Well, it's about to get gruesome, actually. I had a feeling they're going to knot up that arm. We're going to Pillmanize his arm. Where's BCC? Takeshita! Oh, because MJF. Okay. Where's Yuta? Where's Claudio? I get Mox. Where's Claudio? Let's get a tag match.
MJF in this reign of terror as AEW World Champion, and then we see our ringside physician, Dr. Michael Sampson, checking on Bryan Danielson.
Yo, he's got the J armbar.
So much more coming up next. Toni Storm and Ruby Soho.
Yes. So yeah, what do you think Danielson's next match is going to be? Because he's got to have one more, I believe. How fucks with that get? That just reminded me of all the puns in Sour Graps. I think we can still end up. I think we can have both. I think we can have the program at Revolution, and then we can have Takeshita get a fluke title shot, and his motivations for the match being like, "Hey, this." So yeah. Exactly, because Takeshi's also had those matches with Hangman and Mox, respectively. Add MJF to that list, that would be just top tier. Because he's already faced Danielson. I believe he's faced Claudio as well. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the only member of BCC that he hasn't faced was Yuta.
incinerator ever, absolutely free.
Living with eczema, we're used to this feeling. It's time your skin gets used to a different one with Opsilora. For the treatment of mild to moderate eczema, Opsilora is proven to clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Opsilora is an
Sorry, just kind of like zoning out right now during the commercial break. I'm a little bit more tired than I anticipated being, but I suppose that makes sense. I have not gotten much good sleep pretty much at all. It's been a very busy non-stop time for me, both stream-wise and in my personal life. Well, we could dip into his past. Super Dragon. It won't happen, but I watch it, right? That'd be neat. That'd be super cool. But yeah, it don't stop coming here at WatchMania. Actually, well, for me in general, at least. Oh, we're back? Dope. Getting a replay. Like we were talking over ourselves. We got to stop talking over ourselves. Yeah. Comes to Keshta to save the day.
Bryan Danielson following that vicious attack from Brian Cage and MJF. Doc Samson, can you give us an update on what the injury is to Brian?
Yeah, unfortunately subluxed glenohumeral joint, so, you know, not looking good.
What does that mean for Brian's immediate future?
In my medical opinion, I think...
I don't care what you think. Can I wrestle or can I not wrestle? Can I wrestle or can I not wrestle?
You know, we already were talking about this. No.
Yes, I can. You know what?
Yeah.
A partial, whatever it said, dislocated. I wrestled 60 goddamn minutes with a separated shoulder. Ain't nobody stopping me from wrestling. Max, you think there's some monster behind the mask? Do you know what I think is behind the mask? Fear. Because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of being exposed. And you're afraid that I'm going to take the one thing that you value more than anything in this world, and that's that AEW championship.
My boy. Yeah, it's okay.
What's behind that mask is a fraud. And the person who will be and should be the AEW World Champion is Bryan Danielson. You are not stopping me from wrestling ever again.
Samson looks angry. MJF is in trouble for sure. Oh man, a pissed off Bryan is a man scorned. We might get an old school Danielson Ring of Honor. You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in. Fun fact, that's actually a very low tone in his song. You can chant that to the beat of his song, but no one ever really caught on. And yeah, it's... Speaking of sleep, I'm not going to be getting much in the next couple of days because tomorrow I'm going to be going live over on youtube.com/randomroleplay with a continuation of the D&D we've been doing, a promo.
Came out and stuck your nose in my business to help those homegrown idiots. You seem to have forgotten who you are. We're friends. But right now you're acting like some kind of misfit.
Interesting. But yes, it's Toni time. As for Friday, Rampage right back here. And double retro WatchaMania this weekend. Saturday will be a solo, will be only ECW. It's going to be ECW When Worlds Collide live watch along with footage over on my Twitch channel. And then Sunday will be the following week of content in between that and Slamboree. So, however, on the Discord end of things, keep forgetting. Royal Rumble Watch Party over on the Discord. So it's a busy weekend.
disrespect them because they started. Everybody's journey starts somewhere, Toni. But your journey and this new attitude of yours ends with me.
Okay.
Very interesting. This match between Toni Storm and Ruby Soho, they have never crossed paths one-on-one. They've teamed together twice and been victorious against the team of the AEW Women's World Champion Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker DMD in the past.
These two are gonna get scrappy. I just know it. I wonder if the injury came from that match with Billy Starks on Dark. Yo, that was a fire match. Anybody saw it? That was a banger match. Opened to Dark yesterday, and it was bloody. Those girls fucked each other up. No mincing words. I think it's not just the cheek tape. It looks like something. There's something else off about her. Because I noticed the cheek tape, but I'm like, no, it's something else. Yeesh. Oi! Like I said, they're gonna lay into each other, and here we're going. We're going for it. Haha! Sorry, I had to fix something. YouTube chat did that whole... Oi! That was a funny angle. Yeesh. Rough. With that mentality. Why is she looked? Is it a different eye shadow? I don't know. I think most of us would, my guy. Fret not. It's a devastating blow to take. Oh, yeah. You're just gonna stand on your face. There we go. Yeah, there's something about Toni that's throwing me off. She looks different, and I can't... It's not just the cheek tape, I feel. Not to really focus on that too much, but yeah, it is something I've caught on to. Yeesh, extra choking out of the rope. I'm liking this story that they're really building between the women, because this is going to end up becoming a big story that could even end up culminating in something like Blood and Guts, AEW Originals versus Outsiders. My only thing is how stark of a contrast it's become so quickly. It's literally just like those homegrown idiots, like. That feels like a little too strong of a heel turn. It does feel like there was enough nuance to it. No, I totally get that. Genuinely, I gotta hear that. No. Like a divorced couple. No, I get you, Craig. Totally understand where you're coming from with that. But I understand the need for clarity in case anybody isn't completely... It doesn't have complete context. Full Nelson. As a rest hold. I mean, you know what? To be fair, we don't see that very often.
Friday nights just got hotter with Friday Night Vibes on TBS. It's a night for the culture, about the culture. Friday Night Vibes every Friday on TBS.
And we back. So Ruby's trying to fight free. She kind of did. Totally get you. Nice. That like driving. What's it called? Meteora. Duh. Yeesh. Kind of, but it's more so in her face that's throwing me off. Like, maybe she trimmed her eyebrows? Oh! Honestly did too.
Remember, Toni Storm is a former AEW Women's World Champion. She is extremely tough, extremely durable, but Ruby Soho now with the upper hand ascending to the top.
Cottage Pie is almost done. Yo. Terra Cottage Pie. Hey, Terra Cottage Pie. Hey. She's psyching out. I hope this is a psych out.
I think this is where Ruby Soho, they're a little concerned. This is where the friendship with Toni Storm and Ruby Soho it stems from. Yeah, and Ruby knows firsthand what a nose injury is all about.
Yup. Suckered. Yeesh, got vicious. Boom! Sweet Cheeks music, rather. Sorry. Oh, she's setting up. Oh, she's going for the cover. Okay. Flores Cottage Pie. Hey, Flores Cottage Pie. Hey. Banana. I thought she was. No, don't tell me this is a work. She better not act. Oh, that's right. Run away. Yes. Beat the former champ. Is this all some elaborate ploy to get her in like on her side? That was interesting. The very homegrown assist. I like that. I also appreciate that you know that song, Flora.
But earlier tonight, we saw Bryan Danielson score a win, but that was not the whole story. Now MJF is demanding a chance to speak his mind.
My apologies, I don't speak to these people in the dimly lit locker room, but unfortunately, some people just they can't seem to control their emotions. Granted, I'm not the first Jew that had to hide from a man with blue eyes. Yeah, that's right, big man.
It's a bop. It is. So just great.
But I have a taste. I think you're really talented. Inside that squared circle, you are very, very talented. But unfortunately, up top, you're a little bit smooth brain. See, you think it's a good idea to dance.
Smooth brain.
So stay out of my business. Speaking of Bryan, Danielson, the American Dragon, how's that wing of yours doing, bud? But it's hanging on by a thread. But no, you're gonna keep on going, right? You're gonna keep on marching towards March 5th at Revolution, that 1-hour Iron Man match, because you're so brave, you're a valiant warrior, you're a hero. At least that's what the fans think of you, but I know better. See, I know you're obsessed. Just like I'm obsessed with the Triple B, the AEW World Championship. See, this belt gives me a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Because this belt stands for the simple fact that all my blood, sweat, hard work, tears, plus my sins, they were all worth it. This belt turns my catchphrase into a fact. This belt does make me better than you, and you know it. This belt is the only thing in my life I've ever had that makes me feel whole. And you want to take that away from me, Brian? Why? Don't you have enough more?
It's a time.
Loving family, adoring fan base, first ballot Hall of Fame career, but no.
It's great.
It's just like you got a hole in your soul that you're trying to fill. I'm not the one to get that job done, Brian. No, not by a long shot. See, bad things happen to people that mess with MJF. Matter of fact, I remember knocking out some big British guy who kind of looked like Allin on meth. What is important is that
Wow.
tonight was just the tip of the iceberg, and if you keep threatening to take away the one thing in this
The way the crowd pops.
you're gonna find out that tonight that was only physical pain. You don't want me to get to the mental pain, because that really makes us strong. Now this week, Tony Khan has issued out an open contract to any man to fight you on next week's Dynamite. So I made a phone call to a gentleman who loves fighting. A man who gets off on scientifically dismantling men, limb from limb. It's been a fun ride, Dragon, but I'm afraid it's over. Don't cry.
Yo! We were just sitting there marking out over him at Noah! Absolutely right. That face! Yo, Timothy Thatcher, heck yeah! That's twice now that Noah show was referenced. That's gonna be a banger, you know it will be. Hobbs in action. I'm about it. Oh? World Championship Eliminator. Yo, we're gonna get Hater time in action.
In my opinion, Emi Sakura is a professional wrestling legend. The amount of time she's broken her back
Timothy Thatcher, right, Kim? It's so awesome.
for this business. She's the kind of woman I need to be in the ring with her, and I need to beat her. Emi, I know it's been a while since we've been in the ring.
I know, right?
And when we wrestle in Rampage, you'll understand that Hater hits hard.
A huge eliminator sign for this Friday on Rampage. 1 week from tonight, Dayton, Ohio.
Look at it. I said, look at it!
Plus the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson and Timothy Thatcher. And Thatcher finished the job for MJF. Plus the Acclaimed, the AEW World Tag Team Champions will be in.
Batch can.
This is huge. It is official. The TNT Championship match. No holds barred.
Bro, what the fuck is next week's show?
Our main event. Mark Briscoe. Jay Lethal. One-on-one. Both men looking to honor the memory of Jay Briscoe. And right now,
Love that. Look at it! Look at it! I said, look at it! No holds barred between Samoa and Darby. Next week there's going to be a third iteration of 2 different matches. There's definitely a different vibe to this all of a sudden. This where it's definitely a conflict personally, you know, because Jay Lethal, not without his own controversy. Controversy. Specifically in regards to the Speaking Now movement in a bit. But that doesn't change the fact that Jay Briscoe deserves to be honored. And one of the best to do so is Jay Lethal. The Ring of Honor history. But with having said, while we're on commercial break, one more time, let me just run down the lineup. Tomorrow I'm going to be hosting a D&D stream, DMing it as well, over on youtube.com/randomroleplay. And Friday I'll be hosting the Rampage Watchalong. It's normal time live here on youtube.com/WatchaMania. Saturday, however, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. GMT, we're going to be hosting Retro WatchaMania Special Edition, ECW When Worlds Collide, effectively a crossover event with WCW, kind of. It has a few WCW talents on it. But yes, we'll be watching just that. It'll be about a 2-hour show. And then later on that evening on the Discord exclusive watch party I'll be hosting for the WWE Royal Rumble. Will be a fun time, honestly. It's definitely the Rumble is definitely a wild time. Last year's was one of the worst, but they can't possibly be that bad unless Vince takes creative in the next couple of days, but I doubt that being the case. But then round off Sunday once again with Retro WatchaMania, just our regular lineup of the 3 shows. And please do check out Talkade right here on this channel. It is a recorded podcast I do reviewing what we watch on Retro WatchaMania. So if you don't have enough time to watch it or just can't make it, whatever it may be, that might be in it for you. That might be up your alley, rather. So yeah. Just wanted to fill that in. And of course, please drop a like on this video. If you haven't already, of course. I know we got a few people hanging out today, but yes. But I don't know how it looks. You don't love how it looks? Do drop it on Discord and such. Next week's card is looking so fucking stacked.
Watch it all with your fellowship. A very happy match, indeed. See where it takes you. Prime Video.
Exactly correct. That's 100% my sentiments. Oh well, better luck next time. Still, I'm not happy with cottage pie. It's too mushy. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. But yes, it's only the experience to learn from. He's got both belts. He's got both belts. Reach for the sky, boy. According to Jesse, Mark Briscoe has been in good spirits, and his family are a very religious one, so they feel like that that Jay is being looked after in the next life. So regardless of your religious beliefs, it's just nice to know that there's that mentality. Just seeing him soak in the moment is so wonderful.
Introducing first, to my left, wrestling out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. 23 pounds, His opponent to my right is wrestling out of Sandy, Fort Delaware. Weighing 229 pounds.
Look at him. He's here. See, Warner Media, the TV hasn't exploded. The sky isn't falling. All is well. Ain't hurt nobody. Let's go. My gosh, Lethal's literally on the verge of tears. You see, like, that's the thing. Like, that's real. Yeah! I love that. That's what I'm saying, like... Is this a thank you, Toni chant? I mean, that's lovely and all, but I feel like even Toni would be like, no, I'm not the person to chant for here.
Special Jay Briscoe t-shirt. 100% of the proceeds go to Jay's family. ShopHonor.com. Get your hands on the t-shirt.
Whoop! Yo. I love this. Like, it's this very odd vibe, you know? Briscoe.
We, of course, have to speak about the third man in the ring, Paul Turner, who knew Jay Briscoe. I mean, you know, a mainstay of the Ring of Honor, the senior official for AEW, but I mean, part of the Ring of Honor referee corps for so long, and such great friends with Jay and Mark. Absolutely. If you think of any,
Ooh. Let's do it! Yes! We're at that point now. It's like we gotta wait. Lethal even now is like, you see he's got that cry face going on. Ooh hoo hoo. Lovely, lovely. So good.
That's what I mean by the wrestling here. Whenever Jay cuts you off, he's going to cut you off with wrestling. When Mark cuts you off, he's going to cut you off with a strike. Front face lock here, up and over.
Can appreciate that kind of analysis. Yo, this is so awesome. That smile. Mark's animations are just so funny. His facial expressions are great. Dynamite! Fuck that show. Sorry. This chair is not kind to my back, specifically on a day after a pull day.
Ryan wasn't made for the 9 to 5. Ryan was made for the 12 to 3 a.m. delivery circuit. He's the patron saint of chimichangas. I would always try and kind of hide my face because you could see my spots. Stop suffering from melasma with muesli face RX.
I can totally get wanting to hide things about you.
Then over-the-counter and prescription alternatives.
Nothing has worked until muesli.
I get a feeling like that's... I mean, it's gotta, right? Like, how does it not? Gonna rest hold. It's all good to have a match here. Yeah, I imagine that's also gonna have like an effect on you. I hope you're recovering okay to some extent, fam. Oh, I should not do that. It's gonna be worse. Nah, I'm good. Another company I'm not really trying to support because of dumb decisions they make.
The highest level of safety you can earn? Subaru. When it comes to longevity, who has the highest percentage of its vehicles still on the road after 10 years? Subaru. And when it comes to value, which popular brand has the lowest cost of ownership? Lower than Toyota, Honda, or Hyundai? Subaru. It's easy to love a car you can trust. It's easy to love a Subaru.
Welcome back to our very special main event on AEW Dynamite. Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe honoring the memory.
Nice.
Briscoe, both men, tremendous friends, and in Mark's case, a brother of Jay Briscoe.
As you see here, Mark, during the break, stayed in the match. Jay Lethal had an opportunity to maybe put his foot on the gas instead of Mark Briscoe.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gnarly, my dude. I hope that this is like... Yeah, like I said, I hope you're recuperating okay from that, because that's a lot to go through kind of all at once, or in a very small time frame. Nice. I love the noises Mark's making. No worries, fam. I totally... Thank you, Rick. That was so rough. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's going. Yes! Slap the taste out of his mouth. Oh, nice. Right? Between, yeah, the noises he's making when he's doing moves, when he's taking moves, when he's Like some of the shit talk that he has.
Mark Briscoe was the leader. He was the play caller of the team. Jay may have been the older brother, but Mark was the strategist. Always thinking.
Oh, that's an interesting angle. Let's go, Briscoe. Fuck yes.
Lethal injection, but Mark is still up because he knew what was happening. His ring savvy, ring awareness still has him in this fight. He defeated his brother Jay for the Ring of Honor World Championship with that move. Second. Mark Briscoe laid out on the timekeeper's table. Oh my goodness. Uncharacteristic of Jay Lethal. But this is what Jay Briscoe would have wanted. He would have wanted the violence. He would have wanted the anarchy. This is his favorite song, Violent Wrestling.
Yo, what a drop kick! For a second, I was gonna be like, he's gonna dive, but no, that was still awesome. Jay is great with that too. That's awesome to hear. We made it sound like we were going to commercial for a second. I'm like, at 5 minutes till. Come on now, what are you, Raw? Whose house? Mark's house. Woo! God damn, that table exploded. This shit is right. I haven't seen a table break like that in a while. I haven't seen a table break like that since SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Imagine if the match ended right there during the "This is awesome" chant. Does the chant just become "That was awesome" at that moment? Second time now. Oh, nice. Nice! Knew exactly where he was going with that lethal cutter. Followed him to the ropes and met him at the middle. And another inside out close. That was a lariat. That was a lariat. Hook. Is it time? Is it time? Jay Driller! Alrighty, you have dinner. You enjoy yourself, Flora. You take care. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for being first. I love you too. Yes, yes. Called your spot, Hex. There for me. This is amazing. Love you, Mark. We'll miss you dearly, Jay Briscoe. Nothing but love support for the Pooh family.
Whether you realize it or not, Jay Briscoe had an influence on what you love about professional wrestling. He will be missed more than you know.
And you know what the silver lining is? Mark's 38 years old. Mark can carry, he's got the shoulders strong enough to carry the Briscoe name into the next 10 years, 20 years.
Fuck yeah. You can see really like how there are certain people in there who are really cut deep by it. Toni, Roosh, even Roosh, man, out here cold-hearted badass Roosh. That closing shot, that's so powerful. For somebody who was never represented by AEW in any official capacity, not for a lack of trying, of course, to be so front and center like he was right here on Dynamite, featured in the main event, to honor his brother like that, along with the actual full tribute show they did. This is befitting of what is going to be a legend. Daniel's there crying. A lot of people were crying there on stage. You saw some people who were trying not to get emotional but did. You saw like Dalton in the back really crying, like really cracking down. Chucky in the back was cracking down. You know, hugs to everybody here. Much love to everybody in the community. Much love. It's Jay Briscoe and the Pugh family going through what they're going through right now. But even with the bad, pro wrestling knows how to turn it up another level. You know, just bring it back around to a positive note, make it back to a good. It's kind of hard to end in this emotional state, but I just want to thank you everybody for coming by and supporting WatchaMania in its move. You know, we got quite a few new subs I see that's helping get WatchaMania up. It's definitely still in its infancy, but we'll get it going there. Catch you on this channel next Friday. Next up, coming this Friday for Rampage, of course. And then over on Twitch for Retros. For Devin, y'all, have a good night. Much love and peace. Tell those you love them.